Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Can everybody hear me okay? Jonathan, do you have YouTube piped in?
Yes.
All right. High degree of risk involved in trading. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Let's look at the trades we closed. Usually Mondays is a watch day, but I was pretty aggressive yesterday. Let's look what we did. Did a SPY trade, made a 20% return. Not bad. That was on a SPY, 1717. All right. There was a gold trade, 15% return. All right. TLT, a 13% return. Now, today's subject is techniques to cut losers and let winners run. This is a topic that plagues all traders, even me, after all these years of trading. And I thought I'd put a slide together and then we'll build upon this and I'll post it on YouTube later for your review. But I was thinking about this morning. What are my rules? Well, when it comes to options, I set a time stop. So if I put a trade on this morning, 72 hours after I put that trade on, I'm going to look at that trade to see if I'm doing well or doing bad. But that doesn't mean I won't look at it each day. Now, if I'm not making money, I have two approaches. I can go in and take a loss, or I can adjust the trade to account for maybe it not moving in those 72 hours. And that's the two choices you can make as a trader. With options, you've got one thing you can never forget. They have expiration dates. And I did some techniques here on how to turn a lemon stock into a lemonade. If you got a stock that you might have gotten into thinking you saw blue skies and it didn't turn blue skies, well, then what are you going to do? Now, have a setup that defines entry, target, and have a number that says get out. So when I put on a trade, I might not let you know that, hey, if that trade goes to a certain level, because it might be a partial trade, it might be that I want to watch it trade to adjust my all bets off number, but I usually know before I ever make a trade where I'm wrong, okay? Especially depending on the time frame I'm choosing and the target I'm choosing. And this is where the art of knowing where to place those numbers. So in general, that art can be adjusted by certain events that happen, during the day, during the week, okay? So how do you define an entry? The easiest way is use the roadmap software. And I tell people to learn 4 patterns on the roadmap software, and you can take advantage of that. The target has to be reasonable. I have found working with students, it's better to give you a 20% target, make you 8 times 20 is 160%, take a couple losses, and you end up with, after 10 trades, twice as much as you started with if you follow that profile. But you can take some of these trades that we make and really milking for a lot of money. Especially the trades that offer a great start and happen real quick. So to do that, you got multiple contracts. I used to have a thing that I called tick trade trend. Okay. And the tick was making us feel good, maybe making 10 or 15%. The trade portion was a 2 to 1. And the trend portion was staying with that baby and squeezing it as far as you can squeeze it. Okay. And those 3 categories of a trade is the way you ought to be thinking when you put money at risk. Now, I review my account daily. Does everybody here review your account daily? I mean, do you look at your account at the end of the day and make sure you got something in there that's not killing your overall net liquidity. I do that throughout the day, but generally towards the end of the day, I draw the line and say, hey, maybe I was wrong on this. I just pitch it or cut down the size of it. Okay. So if it's increasing, you're on the right side. If it's decreasing, you're on the wrong side. This is something I would encourage new traders to do and keep up with. And that net lick, most of these brokerage firms, they make it easy on people today, where in the years past, you had to do this in your head. Okay. Those are some thoughts. Now set yourself up for a win. What is expected for a stock to move over the month? We have a feature inside the roadmap we call the roadmap predictor. I'll establish an all bets number at key levels that shouldn't be broken. Example, the month open, maybe the week open when I first enter it. So depending on where you're at in a month. And the progress that stock is making towards my overall goal. There's no better price than the roadmap predictor. I can tell you that based on options. It's being predicted based off what the world, and I'm talking about the people that vote, think. Okay. Let's look at a real example of 5. I've been on 5. I got 5, if y'all remember, from MTI. Y'all remember that day it came up on our MTI report, 5? It was about 91 at the time, $91 a share. I identified it. I said, I've never traded it before, but we're going to do it. And so I have milked 5, and I'm still in 5 from that initial buy. So I guess you would say I'm really following that trend. I've added to it a couple times. And so 5 has really become a real payer for me personally. Okay. But I got it from the scan MTI, because MTI goes through and checks everything. So where was the 5 going to head? Well, if you look at the expiration date, and he's got October 18th, by October 18th, it should get to 109. Now think about that. You got a stock that's selling right now for, $100.75. I got a lot of rules that go into play. A stock goes from 100 to 110. This proves it out right here. That's the projection. 5 is moving towards getting to 110. So an example of a trade I did was, I think, John, I don't know if we took profit on it yet. Didn't we buy one at on a spread 100 to 105, something like that? Didn't we do something like that?
Yeah, it was a 95, 100, where we got in at $1.62, took half off at $1.85, and another half off at $2.35.
But don't we have a current one out there for 100 to 105?
All right, we got an open one now, 100 to 105 for October 18th. That's right.
Okay, and where do we get in at? You remember?
215. It's currently 230.
And what was our expiration date?
October the 11th.
Yeah, so
Oh, it should be 18th. 18th.
well, the stock should go up if it follows this path, and that option should be worth quite a bit. Now we got a target on that, don't we?
We do. 269.
269, but it actually should be worth $5 at the end of the day. So maybe you play it, take a third off, it hits that first target, hold another third, get off of it. But when it gets above 105, you hold it to the end, make $5 on that trade. Does everybody understand the strategy of tick, trade, trend? I came up with it years ago. I think it's a brilliant strategy. There's 5. Broke resistance on the 10. We put that trade on at 100 versus 105. Okay. But the process is the same no matter what the ticker is. Look at that. takes out a 101.28, it's ready to put another option on. Okay. Now, how many people watch me? I used to do this on a regular basis, ever fed me. I did it that way for 20 years. How many of you have watched me trade the Fed or been part of the Fed? Been with me long enough to see that? Well, tomorrow you got a special treat. At 12 o'clock, we're going to get together. I'm going to do a little presentation, but I'm going to stay with you throughout the day, all the way to 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm planning on putting out one of my fine time for a dime trades. I might trade futures tomorrow, Joe. I hadn't done that in a long time. I will be wearing my blue shirt. So you don't want to miss it if you get a chance. If you like making money, that is. Over 1,000 towns around the world, I produce and educate trades to opportunities in the market, whether it's long, short, or out. Okay. Now, I'm simple. I'm straightforward. I throw a lot of things out that Wall Street tries to teach people about. It's not going to make you money. I'm going to get you focused on how to take your assets and play those out. Look what Dave said. You can erase a lot of sins with some of my trades. Wait till we get to October. I feel, hey, just let everybody know, I feel like the following. I feel like that the first all the way through September is the warm up. The Super Bowl starts October 1st. Okay, just keep that in mind. And this year, we got two of the greatest opportunities in the world going into the election. So you got a bunch of stuff. Now, I want to talk about, I haven't talked about this in a long time, and I feel like I'm doing you a disservice. Okay. Tell me, people here today, who is not a member to T-Buzz Talk and Trade? Who's not a member? Just tell me if you're not a member. Nobody else can see it. Just keep telling me if you're not a member. Okay. Wade says, Wade, you're a member. I know you're a member because you told me what a great program. Okay. Wade was at Sawgrass. He showed people what he had done in there, and it was unbelievable. So, what is TNT? Every morning in TNT, I give a couple key pieces of information. The first information is what the market did overnight and how to take advantage of it. But the real key, okay, is what I say, okay? And what I said this morning is that the market's bullish. It made a new high. And here's the 5 stocks I'm going to look at. And Jonathan, can you read in the 5 stocks I identified this morning?
NVIDIA. I'll show it live here. NVIDIA, 5, TLT, GLD, and QQQ.
Those are the stocks. Every day I identify the 5 best stocks that I'm going to be trading that day. And so they get a first-hand access at those. How valuable is that? Well, we got some stories in there where I put a stock out and it took off $5, $10. Every day I'm there, and then you'll see me put trades in the channel. Okay, once they set up. I have a model portfolio. I venture to say the stocks in my model portfolio is up way more than the stocks in general portfolios. Okay. We have an easy to trade ticket to follow. Okay. This was on silver. We were first there on silver. Okay. And we bought it. What did it do? It paid us. I've been focused on the election and I'm getting ready. We made a bunch of money on this DJT. I've been on the sidelines waiting for a setup. I haven't seen it yet. I thought I almost saw one this week, but it was a false start, so I'm not there yet. Okay. Now this is something that I was going to charge for, but I basically just hadn't had time, and I just incorporated this in there. And the option blueprint is a lot like the what I would call the 10 tickers, but this is over 2 weeks to 45 days. And you look at some of these stocks in here and what they've done. I mean, we hit on this at least one or two a month. And John, we post this the 8th trading day, right?
Around the 8th trading day, but if we have real big news, we'll hold off. Like this month, we've had big news after big news. We got
Yeah, it'll go out Friday this week. Okay. I'll put it out Friday this week. Okay. But this is something that you can plan an option portfolio into the future with, because we take into a lot of consideration. This thing here will pay for anything you do with me. Okay. It's that good. It's called the option blueprint. We give you where we're entering, the triggers to enter, and then how to do it. I have daily market analysis throughout the day. Okay. And we take care of that. Magic 5 tickers each day I post them. How'd you like to take Berkshire for 100 points? That's what we did in TNT. 100 points on Berkshire when I started telling people to buy it. I got insights I post in there from sometimes on the weekend even. Okay. Proprietary insights. Do you have to be there every day? No. But the nice thing about it, it's got a Telegram channel that I can send you information if I think it's, like I don't have a flash meeting going. I could put out information, say, hey, do this trade, and you go there and do it. You don't have to be there every day. I always teach about options and the unique thing. This is an option course, a hidden option course for people that want to learn. Okay. But I used real life examples to teach. If you work, a lot of times in the evening, I'll go in there and make some trades in the evening after the market's closed. That's where you might need a futures account, but we're working on that also. A lot of training, a lot of videos I find, a lot of information I find on the web I think you ought to read about. You have to pay $200 a month to be in TNT. Now, do I think you have to pay for it? No, because there's not, since this is what it's been. One time over 30 days, I made people 10,000 in TNT. TNT has never cost anybody a dime that trusts in the fact that I am giving trades throughout the time period. You don't have to take it all, but you take a couple of these trades a month, you pay for TNT. If it doesn't work for you, you just quit taking. Easy to get started, easy for me to deliver, and we do it. It's sort of like you're trading with me, sitting here with me to make the trades. I think it's pretty good. I don't know anything that competes with it, honestly. Now there's a stop. I got to tell you, if you're using Telegram, you can skip right to the onboarding form. Who has Telegram here? Could be in there this afternoon. in TNT. All right. Just pay you $200 and you can be part of it. Okay. So now it's time to join if you want to join. How do they join, John? If we got a link or something, they can go join. We put out a market scoreboard, we put out so much stuff. If you like, who likes income out of the market? I do that. It's $200 to join. This right here is free. I'm going to cover you. Here's what I'm going to do for you today if you join. My goal is to help you cover your monthly membership during the first day inside of Tuesday. I'm going to do a trade in TNT that's going to help you cover it. Okay. And then cover everything else you do. I have lifetime availability. If you want to join for a lifetime, that's really the smart way to go. Go to dtitrader.com/TNT, call 904-416-1776 and press 1. Very clear. Couldn't be better. Thanks, Michelle, for saying that. All right, 904-416-1776, press 1. So I want everybody that's not a member or anybody that's thinking about it to join right now, because I want to put out a trade. All right, I want to put out a trade for TNT. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Jonathan, what's our schedule today?
In 20 minutes, we'll start connect the dots for T-Buzz.
Okay, after connect the dots, Jonathan, let's have a 10-minute webinar just for TNT, okay?
Okay.
That gives everybody a chance to join, right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. So I'll have a special broadcast, special login for TNT only after I finish my connect the dots. I have a trade today I'm going to do that will pay probably for the rest of the year. Anybody interested in joining me on those terms? And let me give you the final thing I'm going to do today and today only. If you join, you'll pay 1 month's fee for $200, and you get to the end of October, and I will refund it if I don't, if I don't meet your expectations. Is that fair? What do you think about that? Is that fair, guys, in TNT, these new members, let them do that? That's fair. So put a clock up. You'll be invited in there. We'll have a special webinar for 10 minutes after I finish Connect the Dots. Get joined. I'll come back and I'll tell you what I think in the market right now. I see some opportunity developing, and I'll tell you where it is. Jonathan, when we come back, let's go to a live market and bring up the 5 stocks identified in TNT. All right, let's okay, get joined 904-416-1776 or press 1 and talk to somebody or go. Remember my offer. I made it no risk. We'll send you a welcome email. You'll get a Telegram invite link and we will get together live at 11:30 and I got a trade that I'm going to give you at 11:30 Eastern time. Okay? That's our plan for TNT today. So it can't get any easier than that. So let's go live, Jonathan, if we can. You want to wait and go live, or you want to just give everybody a chance to join? Why don't we just wait and go live at in 6 minutes? Give it a chance to join. Put that. Does everybody see? Does everybody see the steps that's going to happen when you join TNT? Any questions about that? That's as simple as we can make it. And I told you, I haven't done a deal like this before, but it's time that I get everybody an opportunity to be with me because I'm about to go on supercharge. If you remember, we're off to a great start this week. I want to continue it, be part of it. Yeah, Newbar, you'll log in. You'll be given authorization to enter the coveted T-Buzz Talk and Trade. Sherry, I'm sure they will.
All right, Tom, connect the dots. T-Buzz, connect the dots.
All right, T-Buzz connected dots, okay? First, you can see the E-mini's making highs. Everybody see that? All right, so let's go real quick, Jonathan. Run the MTI report for me.
I don't think it's a run today officially yet.
It's not done.
Yeah, it must not be done.
Yeah, those don't look like they're ready. Might send Jeff a message. Okay. Now, all right, let's look at a SPY.
One of the factors that goes into that, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm thinking of something else.
No, what were you saying?
Well, I was thinking of the rapid trade, but that's something else.
Okay, let's go to SPY. Okay, let's go to 1-day expiration tomorrow. Go to a live market or go to a stock account if you can.
One day is September 18th.
Do the 565.64 put. How much you get?
That's marked at 35, 36 cents right now.
All right, let's do that trade for TNT. Buy it back at 21 or lower.
Doing this for T-Buzz connect the dots.
Yeah, T-Buzz connect the dots. Give everybody a chance to get that trade on. And then at what time did you say we're going to meet for the TNT? 11:30?
11:30, that's right.
Perfect.
So we're getting in at 36 and out at 20 or lower, you said?
Yep, 21.
21.
Y'all cool with making that money, guys and girls?
This is for T-Buzz connect the dots.
You might repeat the trade for everybody, Jonathan. I said it pretty fast.
Just posted into the chat. It's the September 18th on the SPY. Selling to 565, 564 put spread. Should be able to get 36 cents or so. Target exit 21 or lower.
All right, markets, you know, if you look at the monthly open for the market, that's a big event. E-mini monthly open 57.19. We're currently 57.34, moving up to 45. By the time it gets to 45, it should click this off for a profit for everybody. So, Jonathan, I don't have anything else other than that trade. Do you have anything? Tell everybody in YouTube, I will be posting a video. I'm about to go cut it, and we'll try to get that out there for everybody's view. 5 looks great, and I think it looks good. Rochelle's saying something to you, John, if you might explain what's going on.
I'm looking at September 18th right now, Rochelle.
Call your broker.
Make sure you have your weeklies turned on if you're on a brokerage that allows you to turn them off. And dailies, since we're trading the SPY. Probably what it is.
Anybody get filled on the trade? You know, I'd take anything above 30 cents for the trade. 36. There you go. We got 36. Way to go. Somebody got filled 37. Way to go. All right, that's all I got, Jonathan. I gotta go cut this video with Joey. Will you send those slides to him?
Yeah, I'm going to cut this session. I'm going to give you a call, and in 40 minutes, we'll be back for
All right,
TNT.
and put that slide up for people that put the slide that people join TNT in case somebody missed it. I got a special I'm running there. We're gonna meet at 11:30. I got a trade just for TNT.
If you want to join TNT, you can get joined today. Tom will be live at 11:30. And Tom offered a special deal today. So if you join TNT and not satisfied by the end of October, first of all, you'll get an extra 15 days or so. And then if you're not satisfied by end of October, they'll refund your money. Can't beat that.
Go through the slides for everybody, just where you can do, and I'll listen to you. I want to hear how it sounds. Go back to the very first of the TNT. Do that. I want to hear you do it. Showing the trades I closed this week. That's pretty good stuff. I'm on a roll, folks. You better join on. Does anybody here not like making money? Goodness.
We had a flash meeting at 10 o'clock this morning. First thing we did, we looked at closed trades this week. There was a SPY 20% return, GLD 15% return, and TLT this morning 13% return. We talked about techniques to cut your losers and let your winners run. The first one being 72 hours rule. If you're not making money after 72 hours, something's probably wrong. You need to take a loss or adjust your trade. And there's a YouTube channel here, YouTube link for how to turn lemons into lemonade. Post the slides from earlier in case you just joined us. You need to have a setup that defines entry target and have a number that says get out or an ABO, stop loss. Review your account daily. Look at your net lick for a true reading of how you're doing. Is it increasing or decreasing? Set yourself up for a win. Number one, what is expected stock move a month out? You can use the roadmap predictor or go right to the options table to do that. Establish an ABO at key levels that shouldn't be broken. So examples are, if a stock is strong, it shouldn't break its month open. If it's strong for the week, it shouldn't break its week open. And then progress towards your goal. Use those key levels and identifying trends to progress towards your goals. We look at a real life example on 5 from last week and this week. 5 came up on our MTR report. It was the top long candidate. Threw it into predictor. This snapshot came from yesterday on the predictor out to October 18th. Options were implying a move up to 109. 5 was one of Tom's 10 tickers this week. Gave a 98.55 resistance / trigger on that. We got above it, and Tom issued a new trade yesterday on 5. That was at our intermediate online class. Threw in the compass chart here to show that this was from this morning. I don't know exactly where it's trading now, but circled the week open and month open in terms of monitoring the trade to make sure it's still performing correctly. Look at that week open 97.01. We don't want to go below that this week. Here's a quote from Bill. It says, I was watching T-Buzz trade live for over 12 years, even with his back to the market. He is like Houdini. Tom does that every time we have an in-person session. Trades with his back to the market. A little bit about Tom. Over 1,000 times around the world, he's produced and educated traders to the opportunities in the market, whether it's long, short, or out. He used to be in front of thousands of students at a time. Now we've kind of narrowed it down to just a select 5, 10, 15, 20 folks or so. A little bit more personalized now, which is nice. Tina's a new student. She's new to trading. She loves Tom's simple approach. And there's Dave. Dave's been losing money for years, but he joined T-Buzz and DTI and eventually T-Buzz Talk and Trade. And it's like T-Buzz says, you can erase a lot of sins with good trades. So what is TNT? T-Buzz Talk and Trade. It's all in the Telegram channel. Everything, every bit of communication is in the Telegram channel. So if you join today, be sure to get into Telegram as soon as you can. I'll be posting the invite link to today's session 11:30 in Telegram pretty soon here after we close down this room. Trying to get everybody a chance to join the channel that's joining TNT. We'll have training from time to time. When we first launched TNT, it was training weekly. And we still have training time to time. We have all the reviews, recordings you can review of those. And then, of course, we have Tom's YouTube channel, which you can join for free. The model portfolio performing well. You'll get to learn what stocks those are and see how that's doing once you join. We post these easy trade tickets to follow. Tom came up with this idea. It's a good idea, especially since it's right there in Telegram. You just post a snapshot, you see it, you can go out to the market and take action. Focus on the election early this year was a big focus on DJT. Tom's eyeing it again as we get closer to the election. We might have another DJT trade here soon. The options blueprint is released around the 8th of every month. It is a blueprint of 5 stocks with setups, just like we talked about, triggers, targets, and stop. If it triggers, we take trades. We give you an example of a shorter term option and a longer term option for all 5. And the only asterisk I would say is if it's not released on the 8th, it's because we have a key report coming up, like this week's Fed meeting. So we'll get past the Fed this week and then we'll release it on Friday for this month. From time to time, Tom will give audio updates inside the channel. And then, of course, the written updates that you see on a daily basis every morning. He gives us Magic 5 stock tickers. This was from a prior day. But every morning, Tom gives his Magic 5 stock tickers, his top 5 stocks that he's watching for the day. And all the key analysis before and after news, of course. So Tom's up bright and early. Early bird gets warm. If you're up at 4 or 5 in the morning, Tom is up already posting inside the TNT channel. Can't beat that. And then we post throughout the day as well, key numbers and such, other important key information throughout the day. And of course, when Tom has a trade, those are posted with the snapshots in the room as well, or in the channel as well. And let's not forget Tom's proprietary insights. When you join, he's got a video that he did on trading the futures at night you can watch, trading crude oil as well. You can find those all from the TNT resource page. It's very easy to be there every day because it's just like a text message. It's an application on your phone, Telegram, that if you turn your notifications on, it will alert you when Tom posts in the room. So that function works just like a text message. Yes, Tom will teach you about options. Absolutely. That's what we'll be trading. If I work, is there value? Yes. Well, if you work, are you able to, open your phone and get a notification? Then yes, you'd have some value there. Learn your mobile platform, get some extra value there as well. TNT is $200 per month. Tom has a special deal today. You can join today and get 15 days for free and then enjoy all of October. And at the end of October, if you're not satisfied, he's going to refund your money. And of course, at TNT, the monthly subscription, if it doesn't work for you, you can just stop your membership at any time. No big deal. Once again, it's in the Telegram. So you can have Telegram on your phone and your computer. You have to have it on your phone and your computer. But you can, once you have it installed and you're joined, you can look at the Telegram channel on your phone or your computer, all the same. So you have it on the go with you at all times. And pretty much once you're in your channel, you're all set. And you just wait for the next communication or trade from Tom, and we're good to go.
Ready.
All right, so just a review real quick of what you get in the market scoreboard. Posted or it's updated every day from the resources page in your members area. And then the scoreboard is just a summary of what Tom has to say in the morning when he posts his Magic 5 and his thoughts for the day, that sort of thing. The scoreboard is just a summary for the day. You can grab all that information from the Telegram channel if you're up early. Tom's pre-market watch list, so his Magic 5, any kind of bonus live streams that we'll post into the channel. And then you find them, of course, from the resources page. Trade updates, 24/5, right? That's the nice thing about Telegram. Tom can just post right in there. If it's a option trade, you'll get a little trade ticket. If it's a futures trade after hours, Tom will just post in the room, hey, I'm going long this or shorting that sort of thing. That's going to be really important come election night and as we get through the election process. Alternate asset plays, income, and other bonus trades, plus option blueprint, which we talked about. That's that very detailed and thorough 5-stock report that you'll get every month. And this month's will be released later this week on Friday once we get past the Fed. There's 5 more lifetime spots. So if you decide you want a lifetime spot, you can do that. And to join, just go to dtitler.com/TNT. If you'd rather give us a call, call 904-416-1776 and press 1. Bruce says the MTI report is up now. So when we come back at 11:30, I'm sure we'll take a look at that.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. And thank everybody. I'll see everybody at 11:30 for the live TNT kickoff. I call it for October. So be there if you can. Get joined. And like I said, if it doesn't work for you at the end of October, you get all that at 45 days, no charge. Give you back your 200. See everybody on the flip side.